football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burning bright as ever for most of our teams as we get underway here in Week 12. We stopped on the return at the 27th. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie starter out of the University of Tennessee.
And if he replicated his game from last week, Kate, they'd win 9 times out of 10. Last week was just the odd case where a 4-touchdown game wasn't enough to do the job. I know he's focused on that one pick, not all the scores he threw, but I'd focus on all the good he did and try to reach those same heights right here.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
Oh, he's out of time, and they drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. So here's their offense now to take over for the first time. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
And they did get that win last week, but instead of being a player you win because of, this quarterback was a player they won in spite of. A lot of issues taking care of the football that canceled out, really, the good he did on the field. He knows they were fortunate to get the dub. It carries some momentum into this week, and you know he wants to play better.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Williams from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackled on that play by Isaiah Simmons. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Another carry for him. And they had that one contained right at the line. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Broncos bringing out an extra DB. 3rd down coming up. Williams set to pass. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Broncos send receiver Puka Nacua back out to take possession. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got to gain a 6 there. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running behind center with Swift. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. He's going to throw this one. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Puka Nacua the target on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1. Staying grounded with Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Evan McPherson lining up the field goal try. This one from 42 yards out. Butker knocks it through. And they're on the board.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So following the return, looks like somebody's shaken up. Trainers out to determine how severe this may be. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Finds his man, Rice. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the 31-yard line.
Here's Williams. Hauled in by Rice. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Blown back, gets the handoff. And defenders are there to get him at the line. Cordell Flott there on the stop. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Working from the gun, Williams. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Running back sent in motion. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He has the first over the middle. And And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
First down throw by Williams. Escapes the pocket. He's on the move. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. Ball placed at the 7. It's second and goal. Blitz coming for Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends. And
pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the pressure drives them backwards. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Just 3-0 is our score. More of the NFL on EA Sports right after this. Now on fourth down, they're out to try for the field goal. This from 30 yards out. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And we're all tied up now in the first half.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
He lost the football. And they steal it back on the return. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. No, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys, hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch. The ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make third down easier to handle instead? Well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this third down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
They'll throw on third and long. The throw is caught. He has the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Broncos are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he's been one of the best at leading an offense this season. As you can see, he's at second in the NFL right now in touchdown passes. First down, here's Swift. Broke through the tackle. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Going run again with Swift. Blast through midfield. And he gets this all the way to the 31-yard line. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. They are on the counter with Swift. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's Swift on second down. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 3 yards the pickup. Now it's 3rd and 8. They'll throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Torrey Taylor on to punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. So this one goes out of bounds inside the 20, but not by much. They're giving him the 18-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Go.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Caught by Theo Johnson. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Now here's Williams. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Catch is made down the right sideline. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
Well, once we saw them on a collision course with one another, we know how inertia works. The bigger man, he wins.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Higgins makes the catch. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Williams to throw. Gets this one to Watson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
A whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front didn't give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And that's caught in the end zone for the touchdown. If you're going to complete that one successfully, Brock, you need the perfect throw, just the right touch, and you also need a guy who can go up and get it just like that.
Yeah, need to be able to muscle somebody off the ball if you're not alone. And call me a little biased. Go ahead. I don't care.
You're biased.
But the success of that play does come down to the timing of the throw, Kate. If you don't throw it on time to that exact spot, you run out of room, and you don't give yourself that kind of chance.
That one right down the middle. And his guys double their lead to 14. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Broncos and DeAndre Swift set for their next drive. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. To throw here on first down. Short pass brought in. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jalen Towson, the man on the tackle.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll get it up to the 44. All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, a give to Swift. And that's good for a gain of 5. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Give him 5 on that carry. Bring it up 2nd and 5. Back to throw. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. They go play action here. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
2nd and 10 now. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense that's a drop-back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive. The home teams and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. On target to Worthy. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Williams to throw on 1st. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's able to cross midfield before going out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
From just shy of midfield on second down. Completed here to McCaffrey. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. And the Broncos are in the nickel for this third down. They kick the running back in motion. Getting out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that'll give him a first down. Well, nearly the end of that series, partner. You could almost see those players rooting for the ball to bounce across that sideline before a defender made the recovery.
Yeah, sometimes that sideline's a player's worst enemy, but sometimes it could be their best friend, and this is one of those times where that best friend delivered.
Running back sent in motion. First down, Williams. On target to his man Higgins. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working from the gun, Williams. And he has the catch, gets both feet in, that's a touchdown! These guys grow their lead just before halftime. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. Now, this right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again. Unlike these officials, who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And these guys double their lead to 14. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Back to throw on first and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he almost reaches the 45 before going out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Broncos will have a first down. Looking for a throw here. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Nick Herbig making the play. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. From the 47. That's completed right side. Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos make it a one-score game before halftime. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. First down throw by Williams. Watson with the catch. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
One last play before the break. Looking to throw. He lofts it deep, right sideline. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now from our neighbors to the north, we'll head back to the U.S. in Orlando. Got our EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman coming up.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and the old quarterback momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL.
We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. This return makes it up to the 25. The home team's headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November.
Here we go. Set go.
Sending a receiver left. Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
Williams on the play action. Gets this to Johnson. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Second down now, 7 to go. Off the play fake, Williams. Trying for the deep ball. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Third down, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. They're throwing it. Completes this one to Gray. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 7. First down, Denver.
Back to throw now. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, But I don't know how you test courage at the combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Swift gets in on the option. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Finds Mims. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Denver first. Throwing now, off play action. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Now an inside handoff to Swift. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Nick Bosa makes the stop. This offense looking to converge as they come up on third down. He'll throw it. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Returns looking good so far. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense and their quarterback making their way back out there, ready to take over once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
They kick the running back in motion. Williams from the gun. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Denver set to take the field on offense. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Dropping back to throw. They bring the pressure. Down he goes. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, this is one of those times and moments that even though it's been years and decades, I can still hear the great Mike Holmgren saying to me, after I tried to scramble as a QB that couldn't really run like our guy today, and he would say, oh, Brock, bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart. And really what he's saying is don't ever try that again.
Third and long for him here. He throws a bullet to the set. Big gain downfield. At the 20. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. Broncos can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos bring it back to even. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now this offense getting set to work here. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
To the sideline and brought in by Worthy.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, we'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and they're going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Running back sent in motion left. Williams to throw on first. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate, it just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back. Nowhere to go but for a sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's on the move. He's running for it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
They're out now, ready to punt it. Averaging over 50 yards a kick, and this is another one well hit. And this one did hit at the 8, but took a big bounce and finished its journey in the end zone for a touchback. The offense being led back out by its quarterback as they get geared up for their next possession. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Couldn't connect with Puka Nacua. And it's going to be 2nd down. Back to throw. Mims with the ground. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's a tie ball game through 3. We'll see which side separates here in the 4th. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Setting up a throw. Complete to Mims. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring out 4th down.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut my losses and avoid such a negative play.
So out now comes the punter. Torrey Taylor will kick this away. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And they're going to take over possession. Now this offense ready to head back out. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 36-yard line.
From the 36. Completed to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Working from the gun, Williams. Higgins makes the catch. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the Broncos' 38-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. Oh, trying forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Mosley. And the Broncos take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
The visitors are ready to go, and we'll get a look at receiver Marvin Mims. Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bobbled up at the line. No progress on 1st down, and they'll bring up 2nd and 10. Pass play now. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 3rd and just 2 to go. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A draw now. This is Swift. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass, Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Their offense returning to the field for another possession. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. First down, Williams. On target to his man Higgins. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Williams. Bails out of the pocket quick. He keeps it and takes off. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw is Williams. On target to Worthy. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Now here's Williams. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Blown back, it's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. All set up now for 1st and 10. Now a give running right. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 18-yard line.
They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Another carry for him. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. Has his man, it's Swift.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. To throw. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Here he is to throw. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes and have to stay in position, and most importantly, swat that pass away.
Completed over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You know, these fourth down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. With the win in hand, they'll take the knee and let this clock run out.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Huard, I'm Kate Scott. A nice showing here from our winners as we say au revoir from Montreal.